Greetings and salutations, friends, family, followers, uh, watchers of the videos. Excuse me. Still dealing with the crap, but I feel a lot better. Uh, so I started my descent into the 24 film Emanuelle, Black Emanuelle box set from Severin Films. Came out a few years ago, like 4 years ago now. I don't know. I was married to one of the evil ones at the time, so but I started out with Black Emanuelle #1, starring Laura Gemser. Uh, as we all know, that Laura is mm, dark skinned, olive skinned, shall we say, but not black. She is Filipina, I believe. Um, but she played the role of the Black Emanuelle. It was kind of a European cash in on the hot Emanuelle thing that Sylvia Cristal did. So that uh, the underground film directors in Europe decided to make their own version of the Emanuelle films, and so we got Emanuelle, Black Emanuelle. And I have watched the first one, and you know what? It's a little bit different than the ones following it up. This is the book, by the way, that comes with the box set. This is called the Black Emanuelle Bible. It's gorgeous. And it is absolutely one of the most beautiful things I've seen as a book on the inside. I don't know if you can get this set anymore. It might be out of print, but if you've got the money, I would say do this. But Black Emanuelle. So we have Laura, and this is a little bit different of a setup. This is kind of maybe the introduction to the Emanuelle. She's a little timid about the lifestyle. As you'll see after Black Emanuelle 2, when we get into Emanuelle in Bangkok, Joe D'Amato comes back on the scene and he takes over with Laura on the third Emanuelle film. I've watched 1, 2, and 3 right now, so I kind of that's how I knew that we were going to be getting a different Emanuelle. We have a different person playing Emanuelle in Emanuelle 2 than Laura. I'll talk about that tomorrow. But Laura then comes back in Emanuelle 3, Emanuelle in Bangkok. So back to the first film. This one is really, really tame by Joe D'Amato standards. Now, Joe did not direct this one. Joe didn't have anything to do with this. He came in later. This was a pretty, attempt at making a feminist, women can do anything they want. Anything a man can do, a woman can do. It kind of sets that tone. Like, Emanuelle is emancipated. She's free. But in the first film, she seems more reserved than her later self. She seems to hold back, and she's not real jumping out into the swinger lifestyle like she's so accustomed to. In the later films, she doesn't get into that much in this one. Again, there's different partners as always, different. But the Emanuelle films, one of the more important things that I think about them is they're kind of like the Mondo films. I don't know if you're familiar with the Mondo films, but there was the Mondo films in the late 60s, early 70s that they would do, like, go to weird places and shoot beautiful, beautiful, beautiful scenery at these wonderful, wonderful locations, right? And I think that the Emanuelle movies, I think these are that's part of the draw of these films is the scenery. Like, she goes to these super exotic locations. Like the first one, she goes to Africa and they shoot in Kenya, and the animals are alive, and it's ah it's really a beautiful film. There is a lot of racism. I mean, we're talking 70s Europe. It's not necessarily blatant racism, like they're not using the N word, but there is a subjugation that you see happening in the film. You see that the white people treat the black people different. And Emanuelle being not exactly black, it's this weird world we should talk about with this film in depth at some time as a real like study. They were treating a lot of the Africans in the film as substandard or second class citizens. Yet Emanuelle, who are they calling the black Emanuelle, is treated like a goddess amongst them. And it's interesting. It's very interesting because she does not look like the people of Africa at all. She looks like she is of Asian descent. Not a problem. It was the 70s. This is how it happened. It is what it is, but we're moving past that. But this is not my favorite film in the series. It's a good introduction. We have some of the players that will come up throughout. We have Gabrielle Tinti. What's the dude's name? What is his name? I gotta look it up now. I don't have my glasses on. What am I gonna do? What is his name? Oh, God, I hate it when I can't remember an actor. What is his... Well, you know the dude. He's in all of the Gessmer films with Jody Amato. Um, I like the film. I think it's important to see as a development of Emanuelle's character throughout the films. Um, Black Emanuelle 2 tomorrow. I give this a three and a half stars out of 5. Not great, not terrible. It's just an okay movie, and it sets the stage for what comes up later. So with that in mind, like, share, follow, subscribe, whatever that stuff is. I'll put the links in the comments or wherever they go. And yeah, you just yeah, you do that. And I'll keep watching movies. Tomorrow, I hope nothing goes wrong, and I will be doing another one tomorrow. So, see you tomorrow, everyone, on the Mind of Microwave. Thank you for watching, and talk to you later. Bye.